Hey, everybody, this is John Mylant, and I am here with Albert Moore. We are going to visit and talk a little bit about his journey in real estate and what his life was like before we started working together and what it's like now. So, Albert, tell us a little bit about your life and your life as a real estate agent and what things were like before we met and we started to work together.
I would get appointments and I would take information and I wouldn't write anything down. I would keep everything in my head. Everything would get missed. Well, not everything. Some things would get missed. I would forget things. I was trying to accomplish many things at one time and not really focusing and getting things done one at a time. It was very much so chaotic at the time. I was trying to keep track of everything, missing appointments and everything. That was before I met John and before, I was able to implement some of the things that he had me implement in my
Did
life.
that frustrate you, or how did that make you feel when you had to deal with stuff like this?
I was always stressed out. I was frustrated. I would think get focused because, like I said, everything's jumbled up, and I wasn't honing in on certain things I need to be honing in on.
But you weren't failing as a real estate agent, though. You were doing pretty good.
I was doing pretty good, but I definitely wasn't at my potential, or were nowhere near where
Gotcha.
I show.
How did that have effect on your personal life? Just the stress and the frustration and things like that.
Yeah, I would be angry, snap easily, get headaches, and get sick more often just because body was stressed out.
So, Albert, when we started to work together, I really focused on teaching you how to trust yourself and listen to yourself, which is what we call that world class self, that internal guidance about exactly what you need to do and how you need to correct things. When you started listening to your world class self, what happened?
Start listening and writing things down and slow it down so I can listen to what my world class Albert was trying to tell me. Things began to get a lot easier, way more organized. My sales have jumped. My closing ratio has jumped. My conversation has jumped just because I was able to focus on things I need to focus on. I was able to focus and I was less stressed out. So when I was less stressed out, I was working from a state of mind of calmness and I was able to think and I was able to put things together and instead of acting from a state of fear.
So you said sales went up too. How much? Give me a percentage of what you think it went up.
So sales went up 150%.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing. You're writing things down better. You're planning things out better. So you got a bigger and broader vision for the future now, don't you?
I was able to plan better. I was able to see which direction I need to go and how to get there. So I had to slow down to figure out how to speed up.
Ah, that's interesting. Very interesting. So where are you planning to take your business in the future now?
I plan on building the team and I plan on building a course. I plan on going on speaking engagements. I know exactly where I want to go and how to get there.
Albert, that is just incredible. So let me ask you this question. Other people that are watching this, with everything that you have learned over the last year or so, what kind of advice would you give people if you could only give them one piece of advice to follow?
My one piece of advice would be to get out of your own way. Once you figure out how to get out of your own way and allow your real true self to shine through, life becomes so much easier.
Would you recommend other people work with John Mylant and Company?
Absolutely. And that's the one thing that he teaches you to do is to get out of your own way, shred yourself of all the fears and allow the world class you to shine forward.